going on, man? Yo.
I didn't have a partner that I climbed it with that I could like high five. I just wondered, shouldn't I have someone that I could call right now?
Where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend, Travis. Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic, so I want to thank him for adding that too. I'm always trying to figure out a way to say thank you to you for making my life what it is. Thank you for what you've done. This video seems very sad when you watch it, but it actually was like the most fun, and we'd be done with that take. I would always just hear like someone like cheering and
Positioning himself to take a flying arrow right in his rear end, Harrison Butker is starting a new controversy, and this time Taylor is the subject he picks. Oh yes, Butker is risking not just Travis's, but also the entire SWIFTY universe's wrath with his latest interview, and this will be explosive. Next in, Travis is spilling the deets on Taylor's brand new boundary that Travis must abide by in the upcoming NFL season. And after hearing her reasons, you'll understand she's not just being an overly sensitive girlfriend, and that her concerns with Travis are totally valid. Moving on, Flavor Flav is jumping into the Cheifs universe with a wedding offer that the popular couple may find hard to resist. Harrison Butker risks wrath. First up, let's talk some hot controversy. Harrison Butker, the Chiefs kicker who's no stranger to controversy, had a cozy night out with a conservative heavyweight Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly on Thursday. Butker, who stirred up a storm earlier this year with his personal political and religious views, was seen at Carlson's live show at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. After the event, he and the media duo snapped a pic together, which Carlson posted on Instagram and Butker shared on his story. This meetup came right after Kelly unleashed a harsh critique of Taylor Swift. Kelly slammed Swift and her boyfriend, the Chiefs tight end, calling them elite snobs, too busy jet-setting and living in mansions to care about everyday issues. She even called Swift's recent endorsement disgusting and suggested that the pop star's sales among Republicans might suffer as a result. Swift defended her stance, saying she's done her homework on Harris and plans to vote for her because she supports causes Swift believes in. She also praised Harris's running mate Tim Walz for his long-standing support of LGBTQ+ rights and women's issues. Butker's own controversial views have been under the spotlight recently. After helping the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, he faced backlash for telling female grads at Benedictine College that they should be more thrilled about being wives and mothers rather than focusing on careers. He also drew heat for his comments against the LGBTQ+ community and President Biden's abortion policies, with a petition calling for his dismissal from the Chiefs racking up nearly 240,000 signatures. Adding more drama, Butker's recent antics might stir up some tension within the Chiefs, especially since Kelce has been tight-lipped about his girlfriend's political endorsement. There's even buzz that Kelce might make a major election announcement himself soon, possibly revealing his own political leanings. The Chiefs' locker room isn't the only place where politics are causing ripples. Swifty's friend Brittany Mahomes, married to Chiefs quarterback Patrick, recently faced backlash for liking an opposition post. Despite their differing political views, Swift and Mahomes have managed to keep things friendly, even attending the U.S. Open together. As for Patrick Mahomes, he's staying neutral in the political arena, preferring to use his platform to encourage people to get registered and make their own informed decisions, rather than endorsing any specific candidate.
Screw you, Taylor Swift. Stance. Do you know what Tim Walz has done on the LGBTQ front? What says the reason she's voting for Kamala Harris is because of Tim Walz's LGBTQ. Say no, you're a girl. And she's gonna say, but I want top surgery. Minnesota, and because of Tim Walz, the court will take custody of her. And when this girl inevitably comes to the conclusion that she didn't want any of this, that it only added to her problems, which were the divorce and the acne and the puberty, what Minnesota is doing right now to little girls and boys, taking custody away from the parents, and that's what Taylor Swift just endorsed for your children. So screw you, Taylor Swift.
Taylor's new boundary. With Taylor's Eras Tour on break, her romance with Travis is definitely stepping up a notch. The couple was recently spotted soaking up New York City vibes, from grabbing pizza to catching the U.S. Open. Their star power is so intense now that they're keen on keeping some privacy as they navigate their relationship. Hence, Swift has apparently set some new rules for Kelce. Travis loves showing Taylor off, a source spilled. She's cool with it, but is asking him to keep some things about their private lives under wraps. Despite hitting their one-year milestone, they're determined to keep their relationship from becoming an endless headline. Not that it already hasn't. They've had to fend off some wild rumors recently, including a fake breakup contract. Sorry to burst your bubble, but Swift and Kelce are still going strong. Full Scope Public Relations, Kelce's PR team, officially clarified that these documents are entirely false and fabricated. And speaking of drama, Swift also had a scary brush with terrorism in August, which led to her Vienna concerts being canceled. She called the experience devastating on Instagram, expressing both her fear and gratitude to the authorities for keeping her fans safe. As they move into the second year of their relationship, Swift is reportedly asking Kelce to be a bit more discreet. He wears his heart on his sleeve and often spills little secrets on his podcast, the source noted. But Kelce knows the drill when it comes to dating a superstar, and both are fully committed to making this work. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Flavor Flav counting on wedding. Flavor Flav is doubling down on his support for Taylor and Travis in a big way. He's gunning to officiate their wedding. Yep, you heard that right. The iconic rapper said that if Taylor and Travis tie the knot, he's ready to don the preacher's robe and say the vows. I think they're going to be together for a while, Flav shared, while promoting his new gig with Smart Food Popcorn. And if they get married, I want to be the one to marry them.
Where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend, Travis. Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic, so I want to thank him for adding that too. I'm always trying to figure out a way to say thank you to you for making my life what it is. Thank you for what you've done. This video seems very sad when you watch it, but it actually was like the most fun, and we'd be done with that take. I would always just hear like someone like cheering and taking me forever to get him to stop calling me ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
To be both kind and cunt.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my hotties.
Thank you.
Yes, let's go to a
Flav's been a longtime fan of Swift and thinks she's in a fantastic place right now, especially with Kelce by her side. Although Flav has yet to hang out with Swift or Kelce, he's eagerly hoping for that day to come. He's a big fan of Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes and Kelce, calling them two of his favorite NFL players. I'd love to sit down and have dinner with Taylor and my boy Travis, Flav said. Can't wait to meet Travis. Flav's admiration for Swift doesn't stop at just wanting to be her wedding officiant. He's even entertaining the idea of being crowned king of all Swifties. She's such a great soul, a fantastic musician, and a real lyricist, he gushed. That's why I support her so hard. All her fans gave me a brand new name because of it. The rapper recently crossed paths with Swift at the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, where he and Olympian Jordan Childs presented her with the Best Collaboration Award for her collab with Post Malone. Flav's excitement was palpable, and he even formed a heart with his hands as Swift accepted the award, in which she thanked him for his support. Melissa shades Kelce's taste. Moving forward, football fans and Swifties know Travis loves to make a fashion statement, but does the fashion world feel the same way about him? Melissa Rivers, daughter of the legendary Joan Rivers, didn't hold back on her thoughts about Kelce's style during a recent chat on the virtual reality podcast with hosts Evan Reel and Danny Murphy. Melissa was pretty blunt. I don't love his fashion choices. She went on to say Kelce is bordering on fashion victim, meaning he's so caught up in trends that he sometimes loses his own unique style. When Danny Murphy mentioned that Kelce might just be getting used to this level of fashion, Melissa shot back. But he's been doing this for a while. He's been a high fashion guy. Apparently Kelce's been rocking runway pieces for some time, so it's not his first rodeo in the fashion scene. Melissa also speculated on what her mom, the iconic Joan, would have thought about Kelce's outfits. Her verdict? She wouldn't be happy with them.
Yeah, he is really hot.
I don't love his fashion choices.
Oh, what do you not love about Travis Kelce's fashion choices? Tell us.
That you are so entrenched with of the moment that it doesn't matter how it looks. He borders on fashion victim.
Okay. And what do you think Joan would think of Travis Kelce's style?
She wouldn't be happy. It's of the moment, of the moment, of the moment, of the moment, and there's not like a lot of personal style. He has been a high fashion guy. Like, he's wearing stuff that's on the runway.
According to Melissa, Joan was all about traditional men's fashion and would have preferred Kelce in something more classic, like a beautiful, proper tuxedo. Melissa even joked that her mom would be waiting for Taylor to get in his closet to signify their relationship was serious, hoping Swift could give Kelce a style makeover. Imagining a chat between Joan and Swift, Melissa mused, "Honey, I know you love him, now let's redress him." It's a playful nod to Joan's no-nonsense approach to fashion. Fans have noted that Swift and Kelce's recent preppy looks at the U.S. Open gave off a vibe of sophistication.
He was wearing something the other day, I'm like,
Was it the
the
bucket
jacket,
hat?
like the pants, the bucket hat, whatever. Like the jacket, like the pants.
Yeah, okay, but it's not working
It's not
for
mine.
you.
It doesn't
It's
work.
running away from him.
Please break them up. It was one of like the
Oh,
short things.
he loves a set.
Yeah.
He loves an all-matching moment.
Yeah, and he's very large, so that's like a lot of print. But that's very fashion of the moment. So I'm like, I like the top, I like the bottom. Can we just
Break them up.
break them up?
Right.
I like men to dress very traditionally.
The Met Gala, I feel like maybe could be a moment for that.
No, he's gonna go all out. Come on.
While Kelce is experimenting with high fashion, it seems there's a call for a more classic, polished look that both Melissa and Joan would appreciate. Would you? Engagement rumors re-sparked. In other news, Jason Kelce might have just dropped a major hint about his brother Travis and Taylor's engagement. The retired Eagle star chatted about his future sister-in-law nabbing 7 VMAs, bringing her total to a record-tying 30 awards. That's right. She's now tied with Beyoncé for the most VMA wins ever.
She is like just so talented. It's ridiculous. She's so involved in every facet of it. I think what's so impressive about her is that it's so self-controlled. I think like she's at that like Bruce Springsteen like type.
Oh, I
like,
think she's past that.
Oh, I'm not saying like
John Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah.
Elvis, Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Sinatra.
But when you can be the great artist as well as the great business manager as well as the great like producer and like.
When the hosts brought up Taylor's big night, Jason had nothing but praise. He gushed about her talent and the hard work she puts into her music, but it was his casual mention of Taylor as his future sister-in-law that caught fans' attention. Swifties quickly picked up on it and took to social media, wondering why Jason didn't correct the hosts. One fan tweeted, "No correction?" while another speculated, not only does he know, but he's also not afraid to be vocal about it. It's happening, we just don't know when.
What's it like to be in her orbit? I mean, that whole thing.
When you wear all of those hats, it's just remarkable to me that she can do all that. A lot of people applying attention at all times. When you're trying to be private and live your life, it can be overwhelming. He's built up such a fan base and a contingency, and are really, really just like love her, which is positive and negative at times. I think that obviously.
While Taylor and Travis haven't officially addressed any future plans, Jason's comments are definitely sparking some serious engagement buzz again. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.